announcing the class that read the most minutes last week for our I Love to Read reading challenge. As a school altogether, we read 797 and a third hours. So let's give yourselves a hand. All right, and now, let's drum roll for the winning class. Who gets an ice cream party? It is Mrs. Bollicky's class. Mrs. Bollicky's class, thank you for the drum roll. Mrs. Bollicky's class read a total of 11,157 minutes. Congratulations. All right, now we're gonna get our event started here for the 2022 I Love to Read Book Bowl. You guys have been seeing posters up. You have seen teachers with special apparel. You have seen 5th and 6th graders with special shirts on. They are our competitors today. And so I would like you to give a loud, lovely welcome to our host. He's a bucket filler. He hates green M&Ms. He is actually kind of a decent guy, Mr. Sales.
All right, all right. Hey, welcome to our first ever 2022 I Love to Read Month Book Bowl. Today, I'll be your host, Mr. Sales, and we have a great show ready for you today. 6 teams of awesome readers will be asked trivia questions from popular books of all levels. We will have 2 preliminary rounds to get 2 teams that will end up competing in our championship round. The winner of that will be our first ever team to claim the title of MAES Book Bowl Champs. Let's hear it. Couple of ground rules for our audience members. We want you cheering loud and proud when your favorite team gets a question right. But there is no booing any of the teams, and there is no blurting answers. Kindergartners, you are going to know a lot of these questions. Keep it to yourself. Now, let's get this show started. Our first team, they have their home lights on all night long as they read. Please welcome Mrs. Kehoe, Mrs. Zick, Mr. Hyde, and Peg. They are our rockin' readers. So, Peg, it says here that Mr. O.C. sometimes lets you read the announcements. I wonder, do you think that gives you an unfair advantage today in our book bowl? Sometimes Mr. O.C. lets you read the announcements. Do you think that's going to give you an unfair advantage today? Okay, it might. Our next team, they love sad stories, but they think today they're going to be making the other teams cry. Give them a hand, Mrs. Ulrich, Mrs. Carrington, Mrs. Dalen, and Mrs. Stammen. Read them and weep. Mrs. Ulrich, it says here, Mrs. Ulrich, it says here that you are a self-proclaimed advanced reader. Did you know Mrs. Ulrich actually started reading at the age of 3? Yeah. She has said that any day she's going to finish that book soon. Spoiler alert, Mrs. Ulrich. The Cat in the Hat, he comes back. Our next four shine bright in the first ever fourth grade Book Bowl 2 years ago. We welcome back our past champions, Maddie Pope, Josie Marcourt, Parker Knoll, and Emiliano Mendoza Guerrero. They are the All-Stars. A fun fact about this team. If you are ever looking for a book recommendation, just talk to Emmy, and he will give you the whole story. Then you won't have to read the book. Now, let's go over our rules today. I am going to read a question about a popular book. When you believe you know the answer, press the buzzer in front of you. Anyone on your team can press the buzzer and answer, so be quick with those buzzers. I will take the first answer given, so talk it out before giving your final answer. You and your team will have 15 seconds to come up with an answer, and there is no deduction for an incorrect answer, so feel free to be wrong. If you buzz in early, I do need to stop the question there and will require an answer at that point. My judgment will be final on if you get the point or not. Are there any questions from the teams? All right, each team practice buzzing in to make sure your buzzer is working. All right, all buzzers are working. You will be Team A, Team B, and Team C. Are you ready to go? All right, we are going to start. Our first question. What type of house did the Bernstein Bears live in? Team C.
A tree house.
That is correct. Question 2. Who wrote the popular novels The Trumpet of the Swan, Stuart Little, and Team A?
E.B. White.
That is correct. From The Story Frindle by Andrew Clements. Nick Allen makes up the word frindle as a name for what? Team C. That is incorrect. Team A.
A pen.
That is correct. It is currently 2-1. Read 'em and weep with the lead. Question 4. In Diary of a Wimpy Kid, what is the name of the main... Oh, hold up. In Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Team A.
Greg Heffley.
That is correct.
We don't even have to hear the questions. Woo!
Question 5. In Dr. Seuss's book, The Cat in the Hat, who warned the children of the Cat in the Hat? Team C.
The goldfish.
That is correct. Question 6. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what is the last name of the aunt and uncle Harry stays with? Team C.
Dursleys.
That is correct. Yours is working. Question 7. In Matilda, what is the name of the headmistress or principal? Team C.
Mrs. Turnbull.
That is incorrect. Team A.
Can we say it?
Mrs. Trenchable.
That is correct. It is currently 4-3, read 'em and weep. Question 8. In the Arthur books, what color shirt did Arthur typically wear? Team C.
Yellow.
That is correct. Listen better. In the popular Llama Llama books, what color were his pajamas? Team B?
Red.
Red is correct. Team B on the board. Question 9. In the book, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, where does Alexander want to move? Team C.
Australia.
Australia is correct. Question 11. In the book, Bad Kitty Goes to the Vet, where does Kitty have to go? Team A?
The vet.
That is correct. We have a score of 5-1-5. Question 12. In the book, who would win, lion versus tiger? Who wins? Team B.
The lion. Tiger.
Lion is correct. Question 13. What is the name of the cat that rocks in his shoes? Team A.
Pete the cat.
That is correct. Question 14. In the Percy Jackson books, who was later discovered to be the real lightning thief? Team A.
Percy Jackson. He was the real lightning. My boys outbred these.
I can't go to the alphabet. A, B, C.
2 seconds.
It's
Need an answer.
Percy?
That is incorrect. Team C.
We need the actual name, or can I do like?
The name of the character. Need an answer? That is incorrect. Team B.
Luke.
Luke is correct. It is a current score of 6-3-5. Read 'em and weep with the lead. We are down to our final few questions here, still anybody's match. Question 15. What did Pippi Longstocking's hair look like? Team A.
Pigtails that stick out. Braids. Pigtail braids that stick out.
That is correct. Question 16. What did Brown Bear see? Team A.
Do we have to say all of them? No, just the next one.
Just what Brown Bear saw?
Red bird looking at me.
Redbird is correct. Four questions remain with a score of 8 to 3 to 5. Question 17. What is the name of the boy in Wonder? Team A.
Holly,
Sound
you've
like
read
a
this.
fourth grader. You're
Yes,
all buzzed
it
in.
is. Augie. Or,
Augie is correct. Question 18. In the true story of the three little pigs told by a wolf, Team B?
The wolf didn't eat them.
Gotta give me more.
He sneezed. He was bringing soup to his grandma?
Incorrect.
I don't remember.
In the story of the three little pigs told by a wolf, why did the wolf go to the pig's house? Team C.
let me in. Let me in. When to blow it down? The wolf went to the pig's house? It went to the pig's house.
Because he was mad at him for wanting to borrow some flour.
Incorrect.
And then he went to,
Team A.
Needed to borrow a cup of sugar.
A cup of sugar is correct. You were close. Close. Question 19. Where do the boxcar children live? Team C.
In a boxcar, in a train boxcar.
That is correct. And question 20. What is the name of the big red dog? Team A.
Clifford!
Clifford is correct. With a final score of 11 points, Read 'em and Weep will move to our championship round. Let's give a big hand for our All-Stars and Rockin' Readers.
Should do a stretch activity break for some of these kids. At some point, can you throw one in?
All right, before we announce our next teams, I want everyone on their feet. All right, we need to get ourselves nice and loose. Everyone, I want you to start waving your arms, stretching it out. Now reach up as high as you can and do a rainbow around and back the other way and down to your toes and back up as high as you can go. All right, I want you to turn to the neighbor next to you and tell them your favorite book right now. Now turn to your neighbor the other way and tell them your favorite book right now. All right, everyone back sitting down. You are in for a treat because now we're going to bring out our good teams. We would like to welcome our next prelim teams to the stage, starting with a team that has their pocket protectors tight and their D&D game on hold. Coming to the stage, Mr. Gonnerman, Miss Laurie, Mrs. Bollocky, and Mrs. Erdahl, the Nerd Herd! Nerd Herd, do you at all feel the tremendous amount of pressure on your team due to the fact that you have the school librarian on your team? Right? They've got to be the favorite, right? The school librarians on this team? I actually stopped down to the library just the other day. I asked Miss Laurie if I could check out 10 books, and she told me maybe don't overdo it. Our next team, they are crazy about reading, and they often get sent to their rooms with no supper. Welcome, Mr. O.C., Mrs. Hellberg, Mrs. Primusberger, and Mrs. Morris, the Wild Things. Mrs. Hellberg, we have heard that over the past week you have been studying for the Book Bowl. Have you found any useful tips or tricks? Do lots of reading. Did you know that one of your teammates has also been studying for the Book Bowl? Mr. Osi has just finished his most recent book of the month. It was titled The Avengers Coloring Book, and it just hit his top 5. We love your shading of Captain America, by the way. Our final team today is another star-studded student team, and although they are teachers' pets, today the teachers better watch out. Jake Christensen, Molly Berlinger, Lacey Knoll, and the first ever winner of the 2021 Champion of Champions Book Bowl, Fabienne Hernandez Vergara. They are Team Sales Besties. We don't play favorites. We are really glad Jake was here today. We were worried he was going to get stuck on a bus, and we also heard last night when he was reading that a book fell on his head, but he only had his shelf to blame. Enough with the lame jokes. Let's get going. We're going to once again go over the rules. I will read a question about a popular book. When you believe you know the answer, press the buzzer in front of you. Anyone on your team can answer and press the buzzer, so be quick. I'll take the first answer given, so talk it out before giving your final answer. You and your team have 15 seconds to come up with an answer, and there is no deduction for an incorrect answer. If you buzz in early, I do need to stop the question, and I'll require your answer then. Are you ready?
Ready, sure.
Here we go. Round 2. Question 1. What was the daughter bear's name in Bernstein Bears? Team B.
Sister Bear, yeah?
Sister Bear is correct. Question 2. In Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Book 1, who was the first person to get the cheese touch? Team C.
Roderick?
That is incorrect. Team B.
Lawrence. Lawrence.
Incorrect. Team A.
Roderick?
Still not Roderick. The correct answer was poor Darren Walsh. Question 3. What did the hungry caterpillar eat on Tuesday? Team A.
What was it? Apple, lollipop, sausage. No, that's late. I even say it.
Yeah, we got it.
Oranges.
Oranges is incorrect. Team B.
Banana.
Bananas is incorrect. Team C.
2 plums.
Plums is incorrect. What was it, kindergartners? Second graders. Pears. 2 pears. It's currently 0 to 1 to 0. Question 4. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, who is the ghost of Gryffindor Tower? Team A.
Nearly headless Nick.
That is correct. Nearly headless Nick. Question 5. In Matilda, what was the game that Mrs. Wormwood loved to play every afternoon? Team B.
We know this, Eddie? She did something with like a book. What is it? A book? Book like a mind game or whatever? Okay, say it. Book mind game. A mind game?
Incorrect. Team A.
No. Like, did she do like around the world? In her classroom? Maybe. That sounds familiar. Let's try that.
Try it. Go for it.
What was it? Like around the world? Around the world?
Incorrect.
With math.
Team C.
We don't know.
Go for it. There's nothing better.
Dodgeball.
It was not dodgeball. She loved to play bingo. Question 6. In the Percy Jackson series, what kind of mythological being is Grover? Team B.
Satyr.
That is correct. Question 7. In the Arthur books, what kind of animal is Arthur? Team A.
An aardvark.
Aardvark is correct. It is currently 2 to 2. Question 8. Which popular book involves a bunny saying goodnight to objects? Team B.
Good night, bunny.
Incorrect. Team C.
Where a bunny's saying good night to things. You said good night, bunny. Good night, moon.
Goodnight Moon is correct. Question 9. In the book Where the Wild Things Are, what is the boy's name? Team A.
Max.
Max is correct. Question 10. What are the names of the dogs in the Redfern Grows? Team A.
Lil and Old Dan.
One more time.
Lil and Old Dan.
Incorrect. Team B.
Just say it right.
Little May and Old Dane.
Incorrect. Team C.
Little Ann and Old Dan.
That is correct. Little Ann and Old Dan. Question 11. What do dragons love? Team A.
Tacos.
Tacos is correct. Dragons love them. But not if they have spicy salsa. Question 12. Who are Junie B. Jones's best friends? Team B.
Grace and Lucille.
That is correct. Question 13. Which popular book involves soldiers tricking villagers into cooking them a feast with Team A?
Stone soup.
Stone Soup is correct. Question 14. What color is Fancy Nancy's hair? Team B.
Red.
Red is correct. It is currently 5 to 4 to 2. Yes. Question 15. What is Captain Underpants' real name? Team B.
Principal Crumped.
No,
One more time.
Krupp. Principal Krupp.
Principal Krupp is correct. Interesting fact about Captain Underpants. Did you know that every October, Mr. Gonnerman actually dresses like Captain Underpants? His family would really wish he would only do it on Halloween, though. Question 16. In the books Henry and Mudge, who is Mudge? Team B.
His dog.
His dog is correct. And my besties take the lead. Question 17. In the Ramona books by Beverly Cleary, who is Picky Picky? Team B.
Her cat.
That is correct. Question 18. Who is Judy Moody's brother? Team B.
Stink.
Stink is correct. Question 19. What does the very hungry caterpillar eat on his first? Team B.
Leaves.
What?
Leaves.
Incorrect. Team A.
The leaf.
Incorrect.
Oh, I gotta hear you. Yeah, you gotta use
I'll finish the question. What does the very hungry caterpillar eat on the first day, Monday? Need an answer?
A watermelon.
Incorrect. The correct answer was apple. Our final question. What kind of button did Pete the Cat have at the end, Team B?
A yellow button?
Incorrect. Team A.
We're going with belly.
Belly button is correct. With a final score of 6-8 to 2, Sales' Besties will be moving to the championship. Let's give a hand to the Wild Things and the Nerd Herd. All right. Before we start our championship round, I want everyone back up for another stretch break. Everyone up, everyone up, everyone up. All right. We are going to try the Tiger Center wave. Here's how the wave works. Everyone's going to be sitting. When the wave comes around, you're going to get out of your seat and do the wave up, and then go back down until it comes back around to you again. All right, so stretch your arms, get ready to move here. All right, now everyone's sitting. Are you ready for the Tiger Center wave? You guys got to start it off. Get ready, here it comes, and here we go, and up, up, up. Coming around. And here it comes again. Whoa! Here it comes. One more time. Now you cheer when you do it. Here it comes. Awesome job. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, we are ready to start our championship round. We're bringing back our champions from the prelim round 1. We have Read 'em and Weep. Give them a hand. All right. Before we get started here, Mrs. Carrington, do you read to your kids at home as well as your kids in school? And what is your favorite book to read to your kids?
The Magic Treehouse series.
The Magic Treehouse. And do your kids at home also pretend they're listening, just like your ones at school? No? Oh, that's good. All right, we're going to finish up this book bowl with our first ever champion. That's good. They'll turn them on.
Testing. Testing.
Our championship round featuring Read 'em and Weep and Sales' Bestie. Who from the audience wants Read 'em and Weep? Who wants Sales' Besties? Ooh. Sounds like the teachers have their work cut out for them. Here we go, our championship round. In Diary of a Wimpy Kid, what is the name of Roderick's heavy metal music band? Team A.
Loaded Diaper.
Loaded Diaper is correct. Question 2. In Dr. Seuss's book, Horton Hears a Who, what kind of animal is Horton? Team A.
An elephant. An elephant. Say it, an elephant. Yep.
He's an elephant.
Elephant is correct.
I know you know the answers. You just gotta get faster.
Yeah, no, I don't think our buzzer
Question
working.
3. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what is the name of Ron's pet rat? Team B. Need an answer, Team B?
Forgotten. It's gonna be so obvious when I hear it.
Team A, do you have an answer?
What did you think?
I really don't know. Scar, scab, scabe, something.
Scar, scab, scabe is incorrect. The correct answer is scabbers. Question 4. In Matilda, what is the name of the school she attends? Team B.
Chicken nuggies.
Incorrect. Team A. What is the name that the name of the school she attends?
We'd like to phone a friend. Just kidding. Tiny Oaks.
Incorrect. Cruncham Hall. Question 5. Who is Percy Jackson's dad? Team B.
Poseidon.
Poseidon is correct. With a current score of 2-1, Read 'em and Weep has the lead. In the Arthur books, what is the teacher's name? Team A.
Mr. Ratburn.
Mr. Ratburn is correct. In the popular series of Pigeon books by Mo Williams, what is one thing Pigeon is not allowed to? Team A.
Drive the bus.
Do not let Pigeon drive the bus. Question 8. Who dies in Bridge to Terabithia? Team B.
A girl?
I need a name.
I'm gonna guess Charlie. I don't know why.
Charlie is incorrect. Team A.
She. So let's say it. Just say it. We don't know.
Lana.
It is not Lana, it is Leslie. With a lead currently 4-1, Read 'em and Weep. Question 9. In Charlotte's Web by E.B. White, what is the name of the pig? Team B.
Wilbur.
Wilbur is correct. Question 10. In this book, inmates in a Texas juvenile detention center are forced to... Team B.
Holes.
Holes is correct. Question 11. What is the name of the character that was accidentally flattened by a bulletin board? Team B.
Flat Stanley.
Flat Stanley is correct. And with that, Sales Bestie, tie, Read 'em and Weep. We have a tie match. Question 12. Finish this sentence. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is Team B.
Napping?
Napping is incorrect. Team A.
Sleeping.
Sleeping is correct. Read 'em and Weep takes back the lead. Question 13. If you give a mouse a cookie, he'll probably, Team B.
Ask for milk.
That is correct. And they tie it back up. Question 14. In the bad guys books, what's the name of the club? Team B.
Bad.
It's the bad guys.
Yeah, the bad guys.
That is incorrect. Team A.
I don't know.
Is it Uncluckables?
It is not the Untouchables. It is the Good Guys Club. Just holler. Question 15. In the I Survived Joplin Tornado 2011, what state was the Team A?
So don't. Missouri?
Missouri is correct. Question 16. What does the book with no pictures not have? Team A.
Pictures.
The book with no pictures does not have pictures. Correct. It is currently 7-5. Question 17. In the book Swindle, who was on the baseball card? Team B.
Oh, I know. Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. Correct. Question 18. In the Magic Treehouse books, before they go on an adventure, what happens? Team B.
The treehouse spins.
The treehouse does spin, correct. With 2 questions left, we have a tie game. In the book, Sarah, Plain and Tall, where is Sarah from? Team A.
Maine.
Maine is correct. We are down to our final question. Read 'em and weep. If you get this right, you will be our first ever Book Bowl champions. Sales bestie, if you get it right, we move to a tiebreaker question. Question 20. In Dr. Seuss's book, The Grinch, where does Cindy Lou Who Team B?
Whoville.
Whoville is correct. We move to tiebreaker questions. We are playing sudden death. Whoever gets the question right will be our 2022 I Love to Read Month Book Bowl champions. After Pigeon finds a hot dog, who wants some? Team B. Give us your best guess.
A dog?
A dog is incorrect. Team A for the win. If after Pigeon finds a hot dog, who wants some?
We think it's a duck.
A duck is correct. Congratulations to our first champions. Read 'em and weep. Reminder, kids who read more, learn more, make sure you are checking out some of these popular books so when it's your turn to compete, you can become the next Book Bowl champs. Let's give all our teams a hand.